Hey there! How are you? I'm fine. Thanks for not asking, or possibly asking, but I couldn't hear you because I'm in TV land. I'm in internet TV land. But welcome to the Monitor. I'm going to stop talking about that stuff because this week, what do we have? We have all sorts of fun stuff. We have a video game that is my most anticipated title yet this year. We have an album that carves its way through a very heavy release week in the music world. But first, we have the season premiere of one of my favorite comedies on television, and that is Parks and Recreation on NBC. And as usual, it puts its fantastic ensemble cast to good use. There are actually 3 decent plots in this week's episode. On one, you have Leslie Knope, star Amy Poehler, and Andy going to Washington, D.C. To meet up with Adam Scott's character, I forget his name, and April, who is working with him in D.C. Secondarily, you have Ron Swanson, who is now running the Parks and Rec department, taking over duties for the Employee Appreciation Summer Barbecue, which in Leslie's day was known as the Employment Enjoyment SummerSlam Grill Jam Funsplosion. I had to commit that to memory so I could impress upon you how fantastic that is. Of course, when Ron Swanson is involved, you know it's going to be nothing but grilled meat to the exclusion of everything, including fun, so obviously hilarity ensues. Not for the attendees, just for the viewers. At any rate, good, solid, half-hour TV. Great way for Parks and Rec to start off the season. Strong episode. Gotta watch it. It's on this very night that you're watching this, so watch it live, watch it DVR'd. I don't care, just watch it. Let's talk about music. Okay, thank you. Now, this week it's actually a pretty strong week for music. There's a lot of good albums out this week. You've got Grizzly Bear's new album out this week. You've got Good Music, Kanye and Crew's album, Cruel Summer. It was called Cruel Summer because it originally was supposed to come out in August, but it's out this week. These things happen. But the album I want to talk about is actually by Phenomena, which is a Portland-based duo. Used to be a trio, but one of the founding members left last year. This is like their 5th album or something. It's called Moms. It's really great. I'm not the hugest indie rock guy, but I really, really like this album. Some clever songwriting, great use of kind of pacing. The songs keep you interested. I love sax. I love saxophone. They throw some saxophone in, but not in the way that it's like song coughing or morphine or something crazy. It's just, you know, it's not intrusive, it's just there. Moms by Phenomena, it's out retail, it's out on iTunes, it's on Spotify. Check it out. Okay, thank you for that. Let's talk about video games, because Borderlands 2 is out this week, which means that my months of anticipation are finally over.
I can't just have some psychopathic murderers getting to the vault before I do. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not.
It is a sequel to Gearbox's fantastic kind of shooter with a little RPG overlay from a couple of years ago. It is back with 4 new classes. You've got your Commando, you've got your Gunzerker, you've got another Siren, and then you've got this crazy Assassin. You can pick any of them and level up within them. The co-op is fantastic. It's better writing this time around. They've got a new writer working on it, and it's hilarious. Like Claptrap, who, if you played the original, you know well as kind of the robot mascot slash guide, I guess, is incredible. It is really actually laugh out loud game dialogue and some fantastic characters. Great so far. I'm really in love with the game, and if you're kind of biding your time and waiting for October and November to pick up a AAA title, don't. Borderlands 2 is the one, and it's going to keep you occupied, I promise you, well past the releases of other larger, more high-profile games. But that is it for this week on The Monitor. We will be back next week with more pop culture goodness. In the meantime, email us at themonitor@wired.com. But until then, inspirational catchphrase here.